Hey, what's up everybody, welcome back to one more Tom Clancy's Division video. Today's video is gonna be one more build video, one that you guys ask again. Once you guys see my legendary runs, if you guys want the build, let me know in the comment section below and I bring the build. So this one is a 9k striker build that you guys asked from my last legendary run that I put on my channel. You guys are interested in it, so I bring the build. Before I get into the video though, I just want to take a chance and thank you guys so much for all the support. I do appreciate every time you watch my videos. If you enjoy the video, hit that like please, it actually helps me a lot. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. So this is the build guys, this is the build that we're gonna be working on today for that last legendary that we did with 9k stamina striker, as you see right here. Before we get into the details of the gear sets, as I say, this is the main purpose of this build is going to be a 9k stamina. If you don't know why it is the 9k stamina, it's because of the striker, the way it works. With 9k stamina, the healing speed of the build is a lot stronger, and you guys can see on my legendary videos how my healing speed was so strong. Even with the NPCs shooting at me, I was almost not taking damage at all. This build is great, this build is great for solo. Especially if you want to play with the striker, you want to try to solo a legendary. I do have another build with the striker which is 6k stamina. I like that one, but that one is kinda tankier than this one. That one you will do a lot more damage, you can shred through the NPCs. This one you can still do a lot of damage to the NPCs. The 6k stamina will do a lot more damage, but this one will be a lot tankier, while you still can do a decent amount of damage compared to any other build for PVE. With that out of the way, let's start showing you guys what you need to put in all of the pieces. We're gonna start with a chest piece. On the chest piece, we went with stamina and enemy armor damage and health on kill on the major attribute. Before I advance, I want to say in here on the major attribute, what I would like to have for this specific build, it's enemy armor damage and health. Health on kill is for my 6k stamina striker build, but I do not have another striker set chest piece for this build, and this one, it's right here, this is for PvP. I don't want to touch it. So the best case scenario, if you want to have in here, it's enemy armor damage and health instead of health on kill. The health on kill is for the 6k. Mine attribute, of course, go with ammo capacity. On the mask, it's almost the same as the 6k. I went with the stamina, and then major attribute enemy armor damage, minor attribute damage to elite. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. On the knee pads, we went with firearms, and this is gonna be the only piece of the build that has firearms as a fact. So this knee pads has health, minor attribute damage to elite, and shock and disrupt resistance. On the minor attribute, you only want to have damage to elite as in important stuff in here. The rest for the resistance, just go with whatever you have. On the major attribute, I'm gonna go with health, because I'm gonna have to try and put as much as toughness as I can, because this build with 9k stamina works great when you have a lot of toughness. That's why I recommend put some health on the chest piece, that way you have a lot of toughness on this build, because with a lot of toughness, the more toughness you have, the more the healing will be when you have 100% stacks against the NPCs. For the backpack, we're doing stamina, we're gonna go with health on the major attribute, minor attribute, ammo capacity. Once again, add some more health on this build, which you're gonna be able to add on the knee pads, the backpack, and the chest piece. For the gloves in here, I went with stamina and then major attribute critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and assault rifle damage. In here, as you see, we do not have enemy armor damage, even though that's one thing that I highly recommend for PvE. But in this one, I choose to go with critical hit damage because of the weapon that I'm using, and it actually works good. But enemy armor damage is another option. I use the enemy armor damage on my 6k stamina build. For the holster, max out everything and then major attribute reload speed. I could go with critical hit chance in here, as a fact I tried it out, it works wonder, but As you guys know, I say a lot, I like reloading my gun really quick so I can keep putting DPS on the NPCs. So I do recommend going reload speed, but if you go with critical hit chance in here, you're gonna be doing a good damage against NPCs also. Before we go into the weapon, as you guys see on this build, this is one of the first PvE builds that I'm showing you that does not have purple gear mods. And the reason why is because if I add purple gear mods in here, I'm not gonna be able to achieve these numbers on top. The purple gear mods, I should say, they have less numbers on the stats compared to the yellow gear mods. I think the purple gear mods only go up to 207 and the yellow gear mods goes to 267. So I'm gonna need those extra stamina to accumulate my 9k stamina. My main gun is gonna be a lightweight M4, and this one has destructive, deadly and fierce. As you see, we already have more critical hit damage and more critical hit chance. Destructive, a really good PvE talent that I highly recommend in any PvE gun. The mods, as you see, is gonna be critical hit damage most of the way. If you guys have been watching my PvE builds, I do run with headshot damage on my guns for PvE, but this one, like I said, I've been going with critical hit chance and critical hit damage for this specific build. So this one is gonna be on the muzzle, critical hit damage as a major, and then headshot damage and critical hit chance. On the optic, we went with critical hit chance as a major. You could go with critical hit damage in here. I choose to go with critical hit chance on the major, and then headshot damage and critical hit damage. On the underbarrel, we went with critical hit damage, accuracy and reload speed. For the magazine, we went magazine size, critical hit chance and rate of fire, the best type of magazine that you want in the game. My secondary actually is a weapon that is really interesting when I use it with this build, because like I said, with 9k stamina and all of this toughness, my healing speed is gonna be insane. So if I add this gun specific right here that I have, it has destructive, predatory and determined. What's so special about this gun on this build is because when you activate predatory with that healing speed that we're gonna have with 9k stamina and all this toughness, we already have a huge amount of healing speed that's gonna make us a lot tankier against the NPCs. That's why I have this on my secondary. As a fact, sometimes I even use it most of the time as a primary. The term, as you guys know, is really good weapon talent. I love it. It helps me get my ultimate back if I have to use it. The abilities for this build is gonna be, like I've been saying, the same for me. It's gonna depend on what type of player you are. I think this build you can choose different type of abilities. In my case, I go with the pulse and the flashbang. You could go with something like first aid self heal if you want with the flashbang. That's up to you. On the talents, I go with on the move, of course, always on PvE. You need this, it helps you a lot. Why? Kill a hostile while moving to reduce incoming damage by 15% for 10 seconds. Second one is gonna be tech support. I love using this when I have my pulse up, because it's gonna extend my pulse for a long duration. It says kill a hostile while any skill is deployed to extend any active skill duration by 10%. So as long as I keep killing NPCs, my pulse is gonna be activated to all the NPCs that's around. One is none. Of course, headshot a hostile to have 50% chance of not consuming the bullets. I always try to go for the headshot, so this special talent right here will give me 50% more bullets on my magazine, basically. And of course, one of the good talents that we have in this game is going to be critical save. Use a medkit during low health to increase damage resistance by 20% for 10 seconds. Really important PvP and PvE talent. So guys, this is my build. As you guys said, if you guys enjoy my videos, if you guys enjoy my gameplays, if you guys want that build, I can just bring it to you guys and show you what I played with. Simple as that. I just want to see if you guys enjoy the video first before I put the build up. So this is my build. This is the 9k stamina. Let me know in the comment section below what would you change or what you think about this build. But anyways, try this build out, let me know what you think about this build, and let me know in the comment section below anything about this build. What are your opinions? Anyways guys, I'm gonna leave you guys in here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, hit me that like, it helps me a lot. Thank you so much for all the support, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.